we're talking about something that may not be fun to think about, but it's certainly necessary. Colon cancer and why you should be considering a colonoscopy.
It is National Colon Cancer Screening Day today, and we have got Dr. Darrell Wadas. He's the spokesperson for Stop Colon Cancer Now, and he's going to talk to us all about it. Good to have you with us. Why is screening so important?
Colon cancer is one of the leading causes of cancer death in the United States. And we believe that with effective screening, we could markedly reduce the number of people who have colon cancer and the morbidity and mortality that goes along with that.
What is the screening day? Is a screening day supposed to get people to go and do it on that day, or just to raise awareness?
It's both.
Both?
We would like to screen at least 2,014 individuals who have never been screened before.
Talk to us a little bit about family history. How does that relate to your chances of developing colon cancer?
First, we know that people who have no family history should probably be screened around the age of 50. We believe that most, if not nearly all, colon cancers develop from colon polyps, and that the progression from a small polyp to a cancer takes years. But we also know that those individuals who have a first-degree relative, meaning a mother, a father, a brother, or sister who've had colon cancer, are at increased risk for colon cancer. So those individuals should probably be screened at least 10 years before their relative developed colon cancer.
Wow. And what do basketball and March Gladness have to do with colon cancer screening?
Just as March Madness is the basketball season's sort of finale and idea to pick a favorite and to support your team, we would hope that the idea of March Gladness, people would talk to their family members and encourage them to get colon cancer screening, because we know that if people have a colonoscopy to prevent colon cancer, that's truly a slam dunk. It is the most effective way to screen for colon cancer and remove pre-malignant polyps.
What would you say to people out there who are intimidated about the idea of a colonoscopy? Because I think that's what keeps most people from having this conversation with their doctor.
Yeah.
I think that's really true, and I'm a gastroenterologist and have been for a long time, and so I have this conversation frequently. I've had 4 colonoscopies myself because I have a family history of colon cancer, but the idea is that the prep is probably the most difficult part, but we've done things as a society with gastroenterologists to try and improve the quality of the prep and the tolerance of the prep so that many people tolerate it much better. Most of my patients, after they've had the colonoscopy, wake up and they say, when do we do the procedure? You shouldn't have any discomfort. The methods that we have for sedation are so good now that people tolerate it well, and the risk is very minimal.
What happens if there's something that is found? What's the next step?
What we do is, the idea is to remove any polyps that potentially could develop into colon cancer, and recognizing that most polyps probably would not develop into colon cancer, but the ones that will, we need to remove. So we remove every polyp that we see and then send that tissue to the pathologist, and then with that information make decisions as to how soon we should screen again. For people who have no colon polyps, we may not have to look for 10 years. But for people who have certain types of polyps, it may be 5 years or 3 years, and rarely even more frequently than that. But by doing a colonoscopy, you can develop a plan for each individual so that they can really assess their own risk and protect their own health and their families.
And having that knowledge is so key. Doctor, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
For more information, go to stopcoloncancernow.com.